Good morning, I'm Doug Collins, the train expert from UK Travel Planning. Today I'm going to show you the three main ways to travel between London and Heathrow Airport. The Heathrow Express, the Elizabeth line and the Piccadilly line. I'll be showing you the circuit in one day, so let's get started on the Heathrow Express. So here at Paddington, the Heathrow Express departs from platform 6 and 7 behind me. Journey takes sort of just under 20 minutes and the trains run every 15 minutes or so. It's very, very straightforward, direct journey, and it is the fastest.
So here you have the Heathrow Express trains here, they all have individual names. I'll just climb in here in the first class area to show you around. As you can see, there's plenty of room for your luggage. There's power sockets and USB ports. And I'll just walk through into the standard class. Again, there's good luggage space here and power sockets. And also on board the Heathrow Express is standard and disabled toilets.
This service goes to Terminal 5 after a stop off at Terminals 2 and 3, where you can change for service to Terminal 4.
Just as we're heading out of Paddington on the Heathrow Express, I will mention that the best ticket deals you can get are either an advance ticket or an express saver fare. And also, like the other two options from Heathrow Airport, the Elizabeth line and the Piccadilly Underground line, you can also use your contactless payments or an Oyster card. And this includes the visitor Oyster card. And remember, the Piccadilly line does not operate in or out of Paddington Station, and Heathrow Airport is in Transport for London Zone 6.
This is the Heathrow Express train to Heathrow Terminal 5. The next station is Heathrow Central to Terminals 2 and 3. Change for Terminal 4. Our final stop will be Heathrow Terminal 5.
This is a busy stretch of line from leaving London Paddington on the way to Heathrow. So you pass in the Elizabeth line trains, that's the blue and whites. The green are for the Great Western Railway trains to the West Country. And even sneaked in there was a Piccadilly line, that's the red, white and blue underground train. Before you know it, we're arriving into Heathrow Central for Terminals 2 and 3 and Link to 4. But it's not the easiest to take videos through the train window. Look at that reflection.
So that was very straightforward, very fast from Paddington to Terminals 2 and 3 of the Heathrow Central. So we continue on now to Terminal 5. And from there, have a quick look, and then I'm going to catch the Elizabeth line back to Paddington. So you'll see how the two compare. It is slightly cheaper than the Heathrow Express. It's like a mid-range. Elizabeth line is like a mid-range in cost. Piccadilly line being the cheapest, Heathrow Express is the most expensive. So here we are at Heathrow Terminal 5 after a very seamless, straightforward 20-minute train journey from London Paddington to Heathrow Terminal 5 via a quick stop at Heathrow Central, which is Terminals 2 and 3. There's also a quick link from there to Terminal 4. So that's straightforward, and I'm going to have a quick look around here, see how close the terminal is, and then I'm going to catch the Elizabeth line, the mid-range price range, back to London Paddington. So let's see how we get on with this one.
Here at Terminal 5, when you get off the Heathrow Express or the Elizabeth line trains, you'll find yourself in a central concourse area. And there is luggage trolleys available here, should you need them. Then you go through the ticket barrier, in front of us there, and you'll see a member of staff on duty, should you need help. And then behind that, you'll see the lifts. And then behind that again, you'll see the escalators, which take you up to the main departures and arrivals areas. Here at Terminal 5, the platform for the Piccadilly Underground line is below this concourse level on the next layer down. Worth mentioning also is the other terminals here at Heathrow. From Heathrow Central Station, the walk to Terminal 2 is around 5 minutes, and then a further 10 minutes walk to Terminal 3 via underground walkways. And Terminal 4, the terminal building is above the train station and takes about 5 minutes to walk. T4 is also served by the Elizabeth line and the Piccadilly line, but note, you must be clear if travelling from London to Terminal 4 you're catching a T4 train and not the T5, or do stop at Heathrow Central. Here is a useful tip for you if you need to travel between Heathrow Terminals 2, 3, 4 and 5. You can get a free train ticket to help you. It is very easy to use, so keep your eye open for the blue ticket machines if you need to travel between terminals. So you have lifts across there and an escalator here takes you up. There you can see the lifts down to the underground for the Piccadilly line trains back to central London. Stepping into the main arrivals hall now, I'll just point out one or two desks and signs you may well be looking for. That one there for travel service and information is where you can buy a visitor Oyster card, and then moving further down, there's the signs there for departures and arrivals or for aeroplanes. And then a bit further down you see more of those blue machines for the free train transfers to the other terminals. Then there's a big blue sign there that way for the trains for the Elizabeth line and the Heathrow Express. And then further down again there is ticket machines for the Heathrow Express and the Elizabeth line, and there's somebody there to help you as well if you need any help. And then you see further down the underground line tickets are purchased here, and also you can buy an Oyster card there, the standard Oyster card. And then we'll go through that door again there, we're heading back to the underground. And just as a bonus, I will show you if you're arriving by coach or bus to Terminal 5, this is what you'd expect to see through these doors if you're arriving or departing by road. And as a bonus, there's a red London bus. Whether you are arriving or departing from Heathrow Airport to journey to London, signposting is very good to give you clear directions to show you the way. And remember, if travelling by Elizabeth line or Heathrow Express, they provide step-free access. If you all find this video helpful, please remember you can like, comment and subscribe at any time. And I'll also add the buttons again at the end, just as a reminder.
Had a good look round Heathrow Terminal 5, where you catch the buses from, where you catch the underground from the Piccadilly line back into central London. Now I'm just going to go back onto the Elizabeth line. It has several stops on the way to Paddington, including Hayes and Hartlington, and it takes a little bit longer, probably about half an hour, but still very nice, straightforward, smooth journey. I'll take a video inside so you can have a look exactly how much space there is for luggage, because wide open carriages, and it's a nice journey. The nice new trains, very straightforward, and yep, I'll see you back at Paddington.
This is the Elizabeth line train I'm going to catch. You can can see, it's heading to Shenstone, which is all the way across London in the east of London. And I'll just show you the back of the train. Notice the back, you see the red lights. So I'll head in here in a second. Notice there's no step or step down. It's a flat surface from the platform onto the train. There's another map for you to have a look at. And we'll walk through. Notice on the left and the right hand side you'll see some blue badges on the seats. That's for priority seating.
We'll depart in a second. This is the quick journey all the way back to Paddington. Takes about 30 minutes, stops off at several stops along the way, including Hayden and Hartington, where you can change if you're heading west towards Reading or towards Bath.
One thing to point out for the Elizabeth line is that the Oyster card are not valid on the Elizabeth line west of West Drayton Station. So if you're travelling towards Reading, you'll need to use contactless payment or have a paper or electronic ticket instead. When travelling between Heathrow and London, you can either use an Oyster card or contactless payments on the Piccadilly line, the Heathrow Express and the Elizabeth line. There's no single best option here. The right choice is the one that works best for you. So before you know it, we're arriving to London Paddington.
So there we are. That's back from Heathrow to Paddington, journey time 30 minutes. So we arrive back at Paddington A station, which takes you across the other side of London, Shenfield. And so platform on the other side, I'll show you in a second, is platform B, where you catch the train from Paddington to Heathrow. We've done the Heathrow Express, Paddington to Heathrow. We've done the Elizabeth line back from Heathrow to Paddington. Now we'll go and show you the Piccadilly line, goes from King's Cross, St Pancras, all the way across London to Heathrow. Note the Piccadilly tube line does not run via Paddington.
I will just show you the way out of the Elizabeth line station via the escalators and how you enter into the main station concourse here at London Paddington. And now I will head to King's Cross, St Pancras for the Piccadilly line. So leaving Paddington, I just head out on the Underground line, the Circle line, with the direction heading towards King's Cross.
Swing round so you know you don't go in that direction.
Paddington, this is your Circle Line, goes via Baker Street and King's Cross and Pancras. The next station is Edgware Road.
Here we are at King's Cross, St Pancras. The tube stop line behind me.
This is the third train option travelling between Heathrow and London. We've tried the Heathrow Express, the Elizabeth line, and now this Piccadilly Underground line. This is the final and the cheapest option available, and also it is useful if your accommodation is somewhere along this route that has multiple stops or you're carrying a lot of luggage. I will now make my way down these steps following the signs for the Piccadilly line. Remember, there are multiple entrances and exits to the Underground here at King's Cross and St Pancras railway stations. I'll head through the ticket barriers, down the escalator, keeping right, to the westbound platform 5, again following the signs. And then wait just a few minutes for my train back to Heathrow. Here I am back at Heathrow Terminal 5 after getting off the Piccadilly line from King's Cross and Pancras. Didn't get much chance for videos because it was a very full train. But once you're back at Heathrow, it's clear signs, as I've already mentioned, up to the building, or clearly signposted if you're just arriving and heading down to catch the Underground into London. If you are just arriving at Terminal 5, the Underground station is located directly beneath the terminal building. So from the arrivals level, follow the London Underground signs and take the lifts or escalators down to the platform. And remember, step-free access is available throughout. To wrap up the day, I'm taking the Heathrow Express back into London Paddington. This is the fastest option, remember, between Heathrow and Paddington, and it completes the loop after using and trying all 3 train services.
So there you have it. 3 separate ways to journey between central London and Heathrow Airport. You have the Heathrow Express for speed, for balance you have the Elizabeth line, and for value you have the Piccadilly Underground line. Don't forget there's alternatives with buses and private transfers. We have our preferred partners. Have a look at our website, UK Travel Planning and London Travel Plan, for full guides, articles and podcasts.
Thanks for joining me today on my journey between Heathrow Airport and central London, showing you the 3 main train options. Whether you're arriving into Heathrow and heading into London, or leaving the city to catch a flight, I hope this video has been helpful to make the journey clearer and easier to plan.
So thank you for watching. I'm Doug Collins, the train expert from UK Travel Planning. Join me next time on my next rail adventure.
And if you found this video helpful, please give it a like, drop a comment below, and subscribe to the channel for more UK train journeys, practical tips and travel planning advice.
Bye-bye now.